Hi viewers. Your prostate is a small gland located just below the bladder, playing a key role in male reproductive health. However, it's easy to overlook it until problems arise. For many men, issues like an enlarged prostate, prostate inflammation, or even prostate cancer may be a real concern, especially as they get older. While age and genetics are factors you can't control, your diet is something you can. Certain foods may harm your prostate and increase the risk of problems. Consuming the wrong foods may lead to inflammation and hormone imbalances and even raise the likelihood of cancerous changes in the prostate cells. These effects are often subtle, but over time they may take a toll. In today's video, we'll talk about 9 foods that you may avoid for your prostate health. Also, watch the video till the end to find out a few symptoms that indicate your prostate health is in danger. Without any further delay, let's get started. 1. Processed red meat. Processed red meat, such as bacon, sausages, and hot dogs, may harm your prostate in several ways, largely due to the presence of harmful compounds like saturated fats. Testosterone is vital for male reproductive health, but an excess of saturated fats may lead to higher levels of estrogen. This imbalance puts unnecessary stress on the prostate and contributes to its enlargement, making conditions like BPH more likely. Estrogen in higher levels also stimulates prostate cells in a way that may accelerate abnormal growth, which may set the stage for cancerous changes. Processed meats are also often preserved with nitrates. Nitrates may be converted into nitrosamines during digestion, which are known carcinogens. Nitrosamines damage DNA and the cells lining the prostate. This cellular damage triggers the body's natural repair mechanisms. But when this process happens repeatedly, it increases the chances of mutations and cancerous changes in prostate cells. Over time, the cumulative exposure to these harmful chemicals makes the prostate more vulnerable to malignancy. Additionally, processed red meats contain advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which are formed when proteins or fats combine with sugars during cooking, especially at high temperatures. These compounds may lead to chronic inflammation in the body. In the case of the prostate, inflammation may result in oxidative stress, which weakens the tissue and makes it more susceptible to cellular mutations. Chronic inflammation also exacerbates symptoms of BPH, as it places additional pressure on the urinary system, making it difficult to empty the bladder properly. 2. Dairy products. Dairy products, like whole milk, cheese, and butter, may negatively impact your prostate health. Chronic inflammation may weaken the prostate tissue over time, leading to an increased risk of developing BPH. When saturated fats accumulate, they may raise the levels of harmful cholesterol in the blood. This, in turn, may slow down blood flow to the prostate, depriving it of oxygen and nutrients. It needs to function properly. Poor blood circulation may gradually cause tissue damage and make the gland more susceptible to abnormal growth and enlargement. Apart from that, the high calcium content in dairy is another factor that may put stress on your prostate. While calcium is essential for bone health, excessive intake has been linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer. This is because too much calcium may suppress the production of calcitriol, a form of vitamin D that helps regulate cell growth in the prostate. Without sufficient levels of calcitriol, the body loses a natural defense against uncontrolled cell proliferation, which may lead to the development of cancerous cells in the prostate over time. Growth hormones present in dairy products, such as insulin-like growth factor, further compound the problem. It is naturally found in milk and other dairy products, and consuming large amounts of it may raise the levels of this hormone in your body. Elevated growth hormone levels have been linked to an increased risk of prostate cancer because this hormone promotes the rapid division of prostate cells. While cell growth is necessary for repair and maintenance, an overproduction of cells may overwhelm the system and create an environment where cancerous cells may develop unchecked. 3. Alcohol. One of the primary ways alcohol impacts the prostate is through hormone disruption. Alcohol has been shown to increase estrogen levels while reducing testosterone in the body. This shift in the hormonal balance is detrimental to the prostate because testosterone plays a critical role in maintaining its health. When testosterone levels drop and estrogen levels rise, it may cause the prostate to become enlarged. Over time, this imbalance encourages the development of BPH, making it more difficult to urinate and leading to frequent discomfort. The impact on the liver's detoxification system is another way alcohol harms the prostate. The liver is responsible for filtering toxins out of the body, but when alcohol is consumed regularly, the liver becomes overwhelmed. This means toxins may accumulate in the body, and since alcohol is a diuretic, it also contributes to dehydration. Without sufficient water, the prostate and urinary tract may become irritated, exacerbating symptoms like difficulty urinating or incomplete bladder emptying, particularly in men with an enlarged prostate. 4. Fried foods. Trans fats, commonly found in fried foods, are notorious for raising levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, while lowering good cholesterol, HDL. This imbalance clogs arteries and reduces blood flow throughout the body, including to the prostate. Poor blood circulation deprives the prostate of essential nutrients and oxygen, weakening its ability to function and repair itself. This lack of proper blood flow may contribute to the enlargement of the prostate as the gland struggles to cope with poor circulation, leading to the development of BPH over time. Another harmful component of fried foods is the presence of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which are created when foods are cooked at high temperatures. AGEs may accumulate in the body and cause chronic inflammation. Inflammation is a key driver of prostate issues because it puts stress on the cells, weakening the gland and making it more susceptible to cellular damage. This ongoing stress and inflammation may lead to DNA mutations in prostate cells, which in turn may increase the likelihood of developing prostate cancer over time. Chronic inflammation also exacerbates the symptoms of an already enlarged prostate, making conditions like BPH more difficult to manage. 5. Spicy foods. Capsaicin, the active component in chili peppers and other spicy foods, is known for its heat-inducing properties. While capsaicin may have some health benefits, its impact on the prostate may be harmful. Capsaicin may irritate the lining of the bladder and the urinary tract, which in turn may affect the prostate, especially if it's already enlarged or inflamed. This irritation may worsen urinary symptoms, leading to increased frequency, urgency, and discomfort during urination, all of which are hallmark signs of prostate issues like BPH. For someone dealing with an enlarged prostate, this constant irritation may further inflame the gland, making symptoms harder to manage. Additionally, spicy foods may cause dehydration due to their stimulating effect on the metabolism. When the body is dehydrated, urine becomes more concentrated, which may irritate the bladder and prostate. This irritation is especially problematic for individuals with prostate conditions because it increases the likelihood of urinary retention, where the bladder does not fully empty, leading to increased pressure on the prostate. The combination of dehydration, concentrated urine, and irritation may worsen prostate symptoms, creating a cycle of discomfort that may be difficult to break. 6. Caffeine. Caffeine acts as a stimulant for the bladder and urinary system. When you consume caffeine, whether through coffee, tea, or energy drinks, it increases the urgency and frequency of urination. For men with an enlarged prostate, this becomes a significant problem because their urinary flow is already restricted. The stimulation caused by caffeine may lead to an overactive bladder, making it difficult to hold urine and increasing the frequency of bathroom trips. This constant need to urinate may irritate the prostate further and exacerbate symptoms of BPH, such as difficulty starting urination and feeling like the bladder isn't completely empty after going. Caffeine also has a diuretic effect, meaning it causes the body to expel more water through urine, leading to dehydration. Dehydration is harmful to the prostate because it concentrates the urine, making it more acidic and irritating to the bladder and urinary tract. This may irritate the prostate, causing it to swell and worsen urinary symptoms. Additionally, dehydration may impair the body's ability to flush out toxins and maintain smooth function in the urinary system. Over time, this irritation and stress may lead to chronic discomfort in the prostate area, contributing to the development of more severe symptoms. Apart from that, caffeine has been linked to increased inflammation in the body, which may worsen prostate conditions. Chronic inflammation is known to contribute to the development of both BPH and prostate cancer. The inflammatory response triggered by caffeine may lead to swelling and irritation of the prostate tissue, exacerbating conditions like prostatitis, inflammation of the prostate. This ongoing inflammation may damage cells within the prostate, weakening the gland's ability to function properly and making it more susceptible to further issues. For men already suffering from prostate inflammation, caffeine may act as a catalyst that intensifies their symptoms, leading to more discomfort and potential complications over time. 7. Sodium-rich foods. When you consume foods high in sodium, such as processed snacks, fast food, or canned soups, your body retains more water to balance the sodium levels. This water retention increases the volume of fluid that your kidneys need to process, which may lead to a bloated and swollen feeling in the body. For the prostate, this additional fluid pressure may exacerbate the symptoms of BPH. The prostate, being situated near the bladder, may become further irritated by the increased fluid volume and cause more frequent and urgent urination, worsening the discomfort associated with an enlarged prostate. Additionally, high sodium intake is a well-known contributor to high blood pressure. Elevated blood pressure reduces the efficiency of the circulatory system, impairing the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to various organs, including the prostate. Poor circulation to the prostate may reduce its ability to repair itself and function optimally. Prolonged high blood pressure may also lead to damage in the small blood vessels that supply the prostate, which may further contribute to conditions like BPH or prostatitis. Sodium-rich foods also promote inflammation within the body. Excess sodium may disturb the balance of fluids in cells, causing them to swell and leading to low-grade chronic inflammation. In the case of the prostate, inflammation may weaken the tissue, impair its function, and make it more vulnerable to damage or disease. 8. Sugar. When you consume high amounts of sugar, such as from sweets, sodas, and processed foods, your body experiences a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. Over time, frequent spikes in blood sugar may lead to insulin resistance, a condition where your body's cells become less responsive to insulin. Insulin resistance not only increases your risk for diabetes, but also contributes to obesity, which has been linked to prostate enlargement and cancer. Excess body fat leads to hormonal imbalances, particularly an increase in estrogen levels and a reduction in testosterone, both of which may promote the growth of prostate cells and exacerbate conditions like BPH. Oxidative stress is another harmful effect of excessive sugar consumption. Sugar increases the production of free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and tissues. The prostate, like other organs, is sensitive to oxidative stress. When free radicals outnumber the body's antioxidants, they may damage DNA in the cells within the prostate, increasing the likelihood of mutations in cancerous growth. Oxidative stress also impairs the body's ability to repair damaged cells, leading to further complications. This disruption to cellular health, combined with chronic inflammation, sets the stage for the development of prostate issues, including cancer. 9. Processed grains. Processed grains such as white bread, pasta, and white rice may harm your prostate health by contributing to insulin resistance. Processed grains are high in refined carbohydrates, which rapidly break down into sugar once consumed. This causes a spike in blood sugar levels, similar to what happens with sugary foods. Over time, frequent spikes in blood sugar may lead to insulin resistance, increasing the risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and potentially prostate cancer. Processed grains also promote inflammation in the body. Unlike whole grains, processed grains lack fiber, which is critical for reducing inflammation and maintaining healthy digestion. When the body doesn't get enough fiber, it may lead to constipation, which exerts additional pressure on the prostate and bladder. This increased pressure, combined with chronic low-grade inflammation triggered by refined carbohydrates, creates an environment where the prostate is more prone to irritation and enlargement. Chronic inflammation also weakens the prostate tissue, making it more susceptible to conditions like prostatitis or even cancer. Another issue with processed grains is that they lack essential nutrients like antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, which are necessary for maintaining healthy cells and tissues, including the prostate. When you regularly consume processed grains instead of whole grains, your body misses out on these protective nutrients. Without adequate intake of vitamins like zinc and selenium, which are important for prostate health, the prostate becomes more vulnerable to oxidative stress and cellular damage. This nutrient deficiency weakens the body's natural defenses, making it harder to prevent abnormal cell growth in the prostate, potentially leading to more serious conditions over time. Moving on, let's discuss popular symptoms of prostate damage. Now that we are talking about the prostate, let's identify the symptoms when it is damaged. Each of these symptoms may be a sign of underlying prostate issues and should not be ignored. Early detection and treatment are key to preventing more serious complications. Frequent urination. One of the most common signs of prostate damage is an increased need to urinate, especially at night. This occurs because an enlarged or inflamed prostate puts pressure on the bladder, reducing its capacity and leading to a more frequent urge to urinate. Men may find themselves waking up multiple times during the night to relieve themselves, which may significantly disrupt sleep and daily functioning. Difficulty starting urination. Men with prostate issues often experience trouble starting the flow of urine, even when they feel the urge. This is due to the prostate pressing on the urethra, narrowing the passage and making it harder for urine to pass through. It may lead to strain and discomfort as the body struggles to initiate the process of urination. Weak urine stream. A weakened or interrupted urine stream is another common symptom. This happens because the prostate, when enlarged or inflamed, restricts the flow of urine. As a result, men may notice that their urine stream is not as strong as it once was, and it may stop and start mid-flow, leading to frustration and discomfort. Incomplete bladder emptying. Men with prostate damage often feel like their bladder isn't fully emptying after urination. This is because the swollen prostate obstructs the flow of urine, preventing the bladder from emptying completely. As a result, men may experience a lingering sensation of fullness or the need to urinate again shortly after finishing. Pain or discomfort. Pain or discomfort in the pelvic area, lower back, or groin is a common symptom of prostate damage. This may be caused by inflammation or infection of the prostate, as seen in conditions like prostatitis. The pain may range from mild to severe and may also affect ejaculation, making sexual activity painful or uncomfortable. Blood in urine or semen. In some cases, prostate damage may lead to blood appearing in the urine or semen. This is a sign of irritation or injury within the prostate or surrounding tissues. While the amount of blood may be small, it is a concerning symptom that should prompt immediate medical attention, as it could be indicative of more serious conditions like prostate cancer. Erectile dysfunction. Prostate problems may interfere with sexual function, leading to difficulties in achieving or maintaining an erection. This is often due to nerve damage or hormonal imbalances caused by an enlarged or inflamed prostate. Erectile dysfunction may have a significant emotional and psychological impact, in addition to the physical symptoms. Maintaining prostate health involves more than just regular medical checkups. It requires conscious dietary choices. By avoiding these harmful foods, you may reduce inflammation, regulate hormonal balance, and minimize the risks of developing prostate issues like BPH and prostate cancer. Instead, focus on a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins to support your prostate's overall health. Now that we have discussed the many foods that are harmful for your prostate, let's dive into other topics of interest. Interested in knowing more about tips and tricks to shed pounds easily? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more weight loss related videos, shall we? Watch 16 healthy snacks for weight loss you'll want to eat every day. You may also try our video on 12 diet mistakes to avoid when you're trying to lose weight. Go ahead and click one. Or, better yet, watch both and learn more about weight loss and nutrition. Will you avoid the earlier mentioned foods? Let us know in the comments below.